Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring up your next act to the stage. Give it up, go crazy, Miss Phoebe Weber!
Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Freezing outside. Men, be careful of winky shrinkage. We women can still fake it, but to make it realistic, we have to know when you're finished. Ottawa has hidden talents that we just don't exploit very well. I mean, Australia has stronger beer, and Germany has efficiency, and England has brown sauce. I saw a video on that once. Don't look at that on an empty stomach. But we're home of the beaver. We can cut off all supply. So while women are making lists on what they want, you know, world peace, equality for all, and wall-to-wall shoe closets, and men are looking ways to get some. Who's left in charge? Now that's going to be the dreaded homosexual. And we can't have that, because you know what segment of society the homosexual comes from? All of them. And look what we did in Ottawa. We elected a straight, white, traditional man who's indicted for butt licking. Whatever you think Alex Munter does in his private life, it's not that. With all this snow out recently, I keep getting surprised by smart cars on the ground, because these things are so tiny and so close to the ground that tall grass will scare them. I'm waiting for somebody to put skis on the bottom, on the roof, kick it over and just send it down the street. You put a team of chihuahuas on the front of it, put them on snowshoes, and it's the fastest thing on the road. Something else that puzzles me is why rock stars don't have kids popping out everywhere. I mean, they fornicate more than prostitutes. I have a theory that once a man gets that famous and he wears the obligatory spandex and leather, that it crushes his balls. And there's only one place a limp piece of fat will fit in a woman, it won't get her pregnant. So if any of the groupies have any kids coming out, it's not from the stars, it's from the roadies, or the stud dicks of the music industry. I was driving here tonight looking around for road rage. We're doing well because our law of anti-road rage is doing quite well. It's no cell phones when you're while you're driving. That way you can't talk to your mother. 30 seconds of that woman's voice and I'm just ready to take anybody out. I don't care who it is. My parents stifled me when I was little. There was one time when I was young that I put my body and soul into it, and it was just my supreme moment. I hit my brother with a croquet mallet. They stopped me. I could have been an old child. I could have had all the Christmas presents. Could have had all the attention, but no, I had to share. I hate my parents. You know, it's only once they really gave a fuck. My brother used to hit me, so I hit him back. I mean, that's the balance of power. That makes things even. So he hit me again, which just put everything completely out of whack. I still have a few blows waiting for him when he's not looking. And before he dies, I will definitely even the score. I didn't say that. I meant before I die, I will put things right between us. For my next birthday, I'm going to be the answer to life, the universe, and everything. No questions, please. You have to be old enough to know that one. My late father was a schizophrenic research scientist, which put me at the front of the list for the outpatients at the Royal Ottawa Hospital. I was told that schizophrenia only hits extremely intelligent people, and there was no way that I had it. I was a solid C student ever since. Had a date the other day. It was the first time in a long time I've had a date. I kept looking back to see if it was a figment of my imagination. But I didn't know what to talk about. What did I say to this guy? And the silence was, oh God, it was horrible. I went down on him. It's the only thing I could think of where I didn't have to talk. And who wants to see me again, and I still don't know what I'm going to say. You know, Bell Canada keeps closing his call centers and sending his jobs to India. It's actually not too bad. We shouldn't feel sorry for those poor people in India. Okay, they get yelled at a lot. And they get sworn at, and they don't get paid anything by our standards. And Bell gives them scripts of what to say for each circumstance, but it's not organized by swear words, so they're not always sure. But come on, let's face it, they've never had to use Bell Canada. And they know every swear word in existence after the first week. So when they emigrate to Canada and they work for our call centers for outsourced U.S. companies, they already know the lingo. When you're thinking of Bell, there's only one thing you need to know. 1-888 Rogers 1. They own Sprint Canada. They have home phone service. Bell's a public company. In a few years, they'll buy Bell and we'll have a monopoly again. Thank you very much. I'm Phoebe Weber.